Jim Carter was one of a kind as an athlete and as a person. He was South St. Paul proud, and some would say the best athlete to come out of that high school. It's what he gave back, though, that inspired his friends upon his death to go to work to honor him. An empty stadium that has stood the test of time, South St. Paul High School, where for better than 70 years this has been the home to the Packers, providing a unique venue and a unique tradition because of it. And to those that have seen much of it, there is no question. Jim Carter is the best. Paul Miller was a few years behind Carter. He would play and become the head coach. And he remembers Carter above them all.
When he ran the ball, this was such a blue-collar town. People went over the hill, down the hill to the packing plants and the stockyards and the construction guys. But him running the football, he was so relentless. It was kind of like he embodied the values of this town, the hard work and the toughness.
First as a powerful and physical fullback at the University of Minnesota, then to the NFL to play linebacker in Green Bay.
Holds on after the 33, hit there by Jim Carter.
He was a high school All-American. He was All-State in hockey. He was a great baseball player. He was an All-Big Ten football player, and then he became a Pro Bowl linebacker for the Packers. So you can't have much more of a resume than that.
Back then they voted for state champ.
Jim passed away in November. So some of his best friends and admirers gathered to figure out how to honor the ultimate South St. Paul Packer.
And I said, what can we do to honor him? And he said, the football field. Well, the football field was already named Edgar Field, so we came up with Edgar Field at Jim Carter Stadium.
Because this place meant so much to him, and not just as a player, but he came back and kept coming back, and he kept giving back to the Packers after him with a simple condition.
He wanted to do things for us, but he didn't want recognition for it, and that was always kind of challenging.
Jim was always on speed dial when something was needed. There was Jim, and the only thing Jim ever wanted, he was just generous. It's just anonymity. He didn't want, people knowing what he had done.
The echoes of his accomplishments can still be heard here, and that's why they want his name on it.
On ability alone, it should be named after him. Mm-hmm. Because there isn't anybody in the state that accomplished what he did, in my opinion. But his ability to share his knowledge, time, and resources put him at the top.
Because South St. Paul, it lived in him, penetrated his soul.
But he deeply cared about this program at South St. Paul. He even asked me a few years ago, where can I get a leather helmet? He didn't want a leather helmet from the University of Minnesota or the Green Bay Packers. He wanted a South St. Paul leather helmet.
So on this day, they gathered to build a campaign to name a stadium after their friend and teammate, because he told them often what South St. Paul meant to him.
We couldn't have grown up and gone to school at a better place or a better time than South St. Paul in the 50s and 60s. And he meant that with his heart.
Yes, he did, and I miss the man they call Hurricane a lot. They're making great progress on their project, by the way, as well.